Rugby league in Tamworth at NRL level for the first time. And the crowd getting right into it. West Tigers haven't had the ball yet. And they're kicking early. Up they go. Kenny Dow, what about the hands? And Matautia keeps it in as well. That was a miracle take from Kenny Dow. Midway through the tackle count. Now Cogger gets his hands on it. Barnett, back from that one-game suspension. Pearce. Fitzgibbon, their best try scorer so far this season with 4. Marshall holding on a long time and too long. Just 33% last week against the Storm where the Knights struggled. And not quite in off the upright. The West Tigers have possession for the first time after the miss from Ponga.
Every team is going to want to play here after tonight. And there is a slight breeze moving across from the hill to the grandstand, but it's not enough to create an advantage just yet.
So the penalty count is 3-0 in the opening 5 minutes. Now Griffin, crash play, can he put it down? Some effort to try and hold him up.
Tackle 5.
And they've achieved it. That's a brilliant effort by Corey Thompson. Down the short side for Benji, cut out pass to the milestone man, Nagama. Getting away from tacklers, searching crossfield, slipped through Barnett's attempted tackle. Best field position for the West Tigers so far. Madalino, Marshall, another cut-out pass to Isan Masters. The Rostock stands up defensively. They were sliding as one for Newcastle. Marshall goes through the hands. It hits the deck. Brooks, tidy little kick in behind. Ponga does get out of there, keeps his feet somehow. Away goes Kalen Ponga. This excitement machine turning it on for Tamworth. Marshall again can't get that spiral we were seeing, but it's still got away from them. Big chance out wide. Oh, Matautia. What a tidy up effort. Pearce sensing an opportunity for the 40-20. He's hit it sweet. Norfolk Luna getting back there in the nick of time. Nice idea from Pearce with the breeze. He was in the lock roll last week with Barnett out. Now they go through Matautia, drops it on the boot. Thompson well positioned again. Griffin. Pearce, flat pass, trying to spin his way over. Only just.
Great
denied was Guerra.
Luke Brooks.
Pearce. Matautia was taken on suspicion. Here's the smooth mover, Asiesi again. No scorers yet midway through the first half. Ponga, did he get a boot to it? Almost Billy Slater style, and they'll get a repeat set. Great follow-up work by Fitzgibbon and Ross. Pearce went to the line, took the tackle. Now Cogger, out the back, Ponga, clever pass, must be for CO! Yes, sir! The Newcastle Knights score first, and Kalen Ponga has another try assist.
Look at this for a great set of hands. Avoids Nathan Ross. Kenny CO, I thought he'd almost bombed it there. Thompson got across, but look at this sleight of hand. Bang, straight across. You're talking about half a second reaction time just to catch, pass, and make the right option. And that is brilliant from Kalen Ponga.
3 tries in 2 weeks for CO. And Kalen Ponga cannot add the extras. Now Griffin, Pearce, flat ball off. Fitzgibbon couldn't hold on this time. And look how upset he is because he knows that was a chance for number 5. Nagama played 15 games for the Knights. 8 for Penrith. His 77th tonight for the West Tigers, and back-to-back errors in this game. Or no, they say it's a high shot that caused that cough-up of possession. So concern for Jacob Little, and it is an HIA, so Peter Godinay will be called upon. Keep on going to trial, don't they? Now it's Benji's turn. A little stumble. The kick, chasers weren't there, but the glance off the upright proved difficult for the Knights, and they can't get out.
And Benji Marshall, great vision there.
Suaso Su turned 26 yesterday, and here they are right through. Opportunity for Eisenhuth, but there was no one looming off his left shoulder, and Ponga makes the try saver. Twal again, how many hit-ups from him? Gordonay eventually gets it. Used Eisenhuth as a decoy. Decent kick. Oh, adventurous. Ross trying to get out. Well, they took a big chance there and got away with it. Still have to go for the dropout.
He's got plenty in his game.
Back-to-back games for Norfoluma, and they've coughed it up. Hyington having an early contribution against his former club. He's fourth on the West Tigers all-time appearances list with 201. Oh, awkward, wasn't it, for Benji Marshall, who stayed down for a little while after running into a leading arm. No scorers yet for the West Tigers, and indeed it is an HIA for Benji Marshall. We mentioned it when he ran into the arm that was raised by the attacking player. Spat out the back, stayed down for a couple of seconds, and that's why the HIA is required for the in-form Marshall. Played by Yates, with the number 20 jumper. Pearce, Mitchell Pearce opens them right up. Right in the conversation for a return to the New South Wales Blues. And that'll be catching the eye of Brad Fittler.
Some lazy defenders. Young Cogger just skips across the field. He wants to go nice and direct, but then all of a sudden Mitchell Pearce just drops back under. The threat of Kalen Ponga. Eisenhuth come out of the line, just opened up the gap. Thompson couldn't get there, but there he is. He wanted to play direct, but Mitchell Pearce just reads the play, drops back under, and shows great turn of foot to get through the hole. And again, it's off the back of their defence, Newcastle. They have had their moments this year where they fall vulnerable off the back of big chunks of possession and they concede points, whereas tonight they've been quite resilient on their goal line.
Ponga has no problem this time, and the Newcastle Knights have put more points in the first half on the West Tigers than any other team this season. They've racked up 10. Seconds ticking away. Will they put a kick up? Nagama keeps it in the hands for now, and he's chopped down. Great tackle made by Yates. He gets the high fives, and they do keep a clean sheet at half-time against the West Tigers for the first time since 2003. Benji Marshall is back out there. He's been given the all clear after his HIA concern in the first half. Benji's back. Ponga gets the second half underway. It's hanging in the breeze a long time. Now Brooks going high. Kenny Dow back into his own in goal, just. And play on is the cry. Kenny Dow thought he was getting a 20-metre tap. It was one of those in-betweeners, and the referee thought he took off from in the field of play before gathering in his own in goal. Let's have a look at it. Both feet, they're both, oh, second foot not quite grounded in time. Tackle count restarts. Oh, no look pass from Brooks. Cheekham! Here comes their first points in Tamworth. The West Tigers on the board, and the sleight of hand from Brooks again, and Cheekham's the beneficiary.
Cheekham, what a line he runs. Luke Brooks goes all the way to the line. Again, it's Jack Cogger isolating him. Great footwork late. Michael Cheekham, and what a start from the West Tigers. Just the indecision of Jack Cogger, worried about Benji Marshall out the back. You could see just hesitant. Wanted to go off his left foot and slide out the back, and Cheekham. What a great line that was.
85% with the boot. No problem at all. Now Marshall, can he get the spiral going this time? Kenny Dow's in trouble, big trouble, SKD. Here comes Nagama in game number 100. And the West Tigers go back to back. They're going to be in front in a moment.
West Tigers left side kick chaser onside.
When Benji hits it on the outside of the foot, it'll just go away to the left of your screen. He has an air swing.
Ball's knocked back from Newcastle. Tackle count restarts.
And Nguama gets there first. Kalen Ponga tries desperately to save it, but I don't think he has any problem with the grounding. And that's just good honesty there, chasing the kick, realising that Sean Kenny-Dow never looked comfortable, and just pure effort got into the football first.
And Masters does add the extras. It's 12-10 to the West Tigers. This game has turned inside 6 minutes. Oh, Elijah Taylor just got rocked by Luke Yates. He may not get up after that, but he's gone high.
Oh, no, he got him in the shoulder.
Yeah, the head just rocks back.
It's the whiplash from the force.
Yeah.
Well, look, no one likes to see this, a player leaving the field, but when you coach your players, the contact you want, that's exactly what you want.
Brooks into dummy half. Goes to Benji. Good. Little chip over the top there, and again, Thompson this time. What about the way Benji summed all that up? And they've got 3 unanswered. In the second half, the West Tigers, they are running hot.
And he saw it at play earlier, Benji Marshall. As soon as the play the ball happened, he sent straight away. Kalen Ponga was in the line. He got straight into line to make the extra numbers. There he is, second in the headgear from your screen. Right next to Aiden Guerra. Benji Marshall knew that straight away. Great reaction from his teammates. Look, there he is, just inside Yates. Beautiful little chip over the top. Thompson was ready for it. And great execution from the West Tigers. Smart play, Benji Marshall.
10-0 down at half-time. They're 18-10 in front. Using Guerra as a decoy. Now Cogger. Pearce putting some footwork on again, Mitchell Pearce. Guerra, hospital pass, and Rocco sensed the opportunity to chop Bury in half.
Robbie Rocco.
G-Cam, one of the try scorers in this second half. Reversal in fortunes. Nissan Masters off loan to no one in particular. Thompson, will they deem that a knock-on? Yes, they will. Again, this trademark West Tigers defence in 2018 looking rock solid right now. Cut-out pass, great idea. Kenny Seo for a double, untouched in the corner.
The grounding won't be a problem. That's where it broke down. They go back to the left edge. Mitchell Pearce, they play up and in. He gets the football on, and Fitzgibbon. Well, if he's not scoring them, he's setting them up. Not quite Suliasi Vunivalu-like, but geez, a great pass nevertheless. Under pressure, and Kenny Seo bags a double.
Ponga strikes this one better, but it's dragging across the face on the breeze. And it remains a 4-point margin. Madalino back out there. Arm free, pops it out the back. Thompson looming. Great tackle made by his opposite number. Ponga came to pick him off. There's a penalty right in front though. And they're asking for 10. They won't get it, but they can open the margin up to 1 converted try if they so choose. Masters does add another gift 2 points.
There's Yates, gone in for the head injury assessment.
It is the last. Pearce goes high. Through comes Fitzgibbon. It comes off the back of G-Cam. How lucky is that? As it broke for Ngama. Offside, they're saying. I thought it went backwards off G-Cam. Now a chance. Right through he goes. Trying to get there. Fitzgibbon with a show of strength.
Great show of strength from Fitzgibbon. He tries to force the football down, then tries to flip out. Benji Marshall follows him over. Does so well to hold on. And Thompson underneath for a bit of insurance, but Benji Marshall. Everyone talks, yes, about his game management, his pass selection, the skill he possesses, but it's his defence that is what has impressed me most in 2018.
Now, they have a go down the shorter side. Ponga over the top. Seo having a hat-trick, he'll get it! Kenny Seo He's having a field day out there on the left wing.
Straight back off the left foot. And bang, there it is.
Inside the final 10. He knows the importance of it. And again, didn't read the breeze. He's 1 from 5 tonight. And they still trail.
Oh, no.
Mitchell Pearce forced off.
HIA for Mitchell Pearce. I thought he could have just got that one through. Smart play, though. If it's not on, you're not confident. Just died with the football. That's a great run from Kenny Dow.
Oh, then the sloppy play the ball, but he milked it cleverly. They got the penalty. Sometimes you see that go another way. Yates lining up for it. They go down the short side instead for Cogger. Out the back to Ponga. Ponga! Kalen Ponga putting some footwork on. They were rising in Tamworth for the kid. Couldn't quite finish it off. Now on the last, Bureau. He's going to kick crossfield. Kenny Dow! Kenny Dow! Sean Kenny Dow! He had a nightmare earlier, but he's put Newcastle in front with less than 2 minutes to go.
But it all came from this. Sean Kenny Dow fights to play the ball, plants the ball on the ground. Godinay can't get out of there. You're right, Speedy, it is 50-50, it can go either way. This was off the back of the Kalen Ponga break. Jamie Bureau thought, oh my God, what do I do? Puts it on the right boot. Sean Kenny Dow catches it under all sorts of pressure. Look at that. I thought it come off the shin at first. Struck it beautifully, though. And Sean Kenny Dow, what a moment for the Newcastle Knights. They've had some amazing finishes in 2018.
Clock stops. 32 seconds to go. Oh, he struck it well, but again, that breeze a factor. Benji goes for it. It's tidied up, and that'll do it, surely, unless they can get a one-on-one strip going. Siren will sound. Oh, Rostock thinking about putting the cherry on top. The Newcastle Knights want a win for them. They are into the 8 after snatching victory from the West Tigers. They improved to 4-3. And that is a win that does so much for them on the road in Tamworth.